How you doing? This is JJ. I got this portable store box that I'm selling. It's motorized. I got a handicap scooter and I mounted this box on top of it, so it's actually motorized. You see the display on the back there? That's how I used to display that, and then on top I used to display my other stuff here. You can see these drawers on both sides. They actually slide in, is what they do. Okay, and also each one of these compartments, they actually lift up. I'm trying to do this one-handed. This actually lifts up, and then this one here actually lifts up too if you want to, especially where the battery and the charging unit, everything that you need. Also, I have electric here, so you can plug it in. Okay, and then there's another wire that runs through the thing here underneath. You really can't see it, but this is down underneath of it here. But anyways, when you come back over here on the other side, I actually have an outlet right here. So that way you can plug your lights in, so if you're doing a show at nighttime, it's a little bit easier hooking up. On the back here, that's actually the lid that will close down. I'm trying to keep it straight here. Okay, you can see the side compartment over here. These here will slide. That way you can close it all off. Okay, there's the battery compartment again. There's the electric wire here, as you see here. This way, if you want to, as you're moving it, so you can keep it self-contained, nobody sees. Same here, there's some drawers, sliders here. So you can put stuff underneath of it. Also have a drawer here. You can store stuff all in it. Okay, and everything underneath of it here. I took an old table and I mounted to this drawer right here. There's a little pin right here you can slide up to be able to slide this drawer in. And also what holds the lid up, I have a Carter pin here, and I have one here, and then I have this thing right here. As you can see, let me lay it down so you can see it. I have that. This way you can hang stuff off of it and you can fasten it here. I have another screw that goes in here. Okay. And then when I put it away, I slide it, put it all in here. This is a skirt that goes around this side. As you see on this side over here, there's already a skirt. So I'm going to close this box up. I'm trying to do this fast, one-handed, so you can see what I'm doing. If that slides in there like that, like I said, you can put stuff in here, and you can store stuff underneath here. I got cardboard to try to keep the weight down on it. Same with this side over here. So I'm trying to close this up real quick, so I can give you an idea of what it is. I'm going to close the whole box all up is what I'm going to do. Also have this wooden thing here too I used to hang on it. You can see the hooks right here. Usually I just laid this thing in here. I'm going to be taking all this stuff off, but I'm just demonstrating real quick of what I'm doing here. And I'm going to take the skirt off. It's just Velcroed on. Usually I'll fold it up real nice, but like I said, I'm doing it real quick here. I'm going to slide this in here. Like I said, I got the same mechanism over here. There's a screw here. Just put your finger back here and you pop it out. And you put this thing in here. And I got these like Carter pins go in here. And then I got these other screws. There we go, other screws here. And they'll go in these holes here, but from the inside. And that's how you would actually attach everything together. But anyways, underneath here, I'm going to try to see if I can do this one-handed. This thing here goes up. And then there's a snap under here. If you could see that snap. So that way it stays in there. Usually two-hand, it's a lot easier. But then I take it, I just slide it in. I slide the whole thing in. Okay, like that. And then here is for the controls right here. I'm pulling these pins out. One-handed. Oh, never done this one-handed before. But this goes in there. Bear with me a second. Gotta slide these pins in. Come on. And then there's holes here. Anyways, that's the one pin I got in, and then there's another one here. But it will actually go in, like I said, two-handed. I can't do it. So that's that part of it. Anyways, this is control. I'll show how this thing moves. So I'm going to go on this side over here, and I'm going to unclip this so I can lower this lid. Slide this pin out. The lid just closes down. Slide this pin out here. I lay this here. Keep that out of the way. Do the same thing here. Slide this thing up here. See if I can close it with one hand. This thing's got the same thing. There's a little clip right there. Probably a little dark. Can't see. So, then I slide this drawer all the way in. Like that. Okay. And then I have the other section here that I used to clamp on the side. I had a pegboard on it. But this is the other half of the lid. And it's got like clamps right here. I kind of clamp it on this side. There's one on the other side. And then I just close the lid like that. So that's what the box looks like when it's all folded up. All the way around. I'll see if I can get down here and show you where the motor's at. Looks kind of dark. So I'll go on this side over here so you can kind of see what I did. And these are the other wheels right here that I put on here. It allows you to turn either way if you want to. And then right here is a controller. This is actually the key right here. Okay, it's actually welded together on the inside. So when you put it in here, you can see the meter shoot up. It's got a full charge in. It's showing 25.5 volt battery. Those are two 12-volt batteries in there. They're about a year old. And I haven't used this thing that much. But anyways, here's a controller. You got forward on it. I'm going to go forward. Then it's got a reverse on it. And said one hand is kind of hard. Let me swap hands here and see. Reverse. Walking backwards. But there you go. I called it JJ's portable box. It's motorized. I'm asking $500 for it. I got more than that into it. But that's what your box looks like. So anybody that's in the crafts or whatever, these signs will come off. But anybody that's interested in some kind of craft show or whatever, whenever I did a show, people were amazed. They're like, wow, where did you get that at? And I told them I built it. It took me 8 days to build this thing. The frame's all done with 2x2 aluminum angle. Some of this is just paneling to try to keep the weight down. This here is like paneling, but I did put a piece of 2x4 in here, so that way it's nice and sturdy. It's not going to move or whatever. Like I said, these are the angles. Well, this is actually not quite 2 inch. This is a 2 inch on the bottom. The bottom is made of, I believe, 3/8 plywood, 3/8 or 5/8. Kind of made it heavy. Put braces in there. The other side is all paneling. The drawer is kind of heavy duty. I'll show you the drawer again. I got the sliders on it on both sides here. You can actually see the thickness of it here. It's like 3/4 inch. This is a little bit thinner, but I think I got brace underneath of it here. Yeah, I got a solid brace going across here and here underneath of it. This is where I used to keep all my tools, bags and everything, which really come in real nice and handy. It's got like a window lock on it, so that way it don't open on you. But there you go. JJ's Critters and Things. My portable store box. I'll also have a ramp also, because I had a van. I'll give you the ramp. It's like 8 feet long. That way it just carts right up the ramp. And then I got a couple little knee braces that I put underneath on each side of the wheel when I'm towing it. And then I had some 2x4s or 4x4s that I clamped around the wheels here. But you'll figure that out, what you want to do in that aspect of it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Anybody interested, just see if you can message me through Facebook, because I will put this on Facebook. It will also be on YouTube, but Facebook will be the way to try to get a hold of me. Thank you guys, and Happy New Year's to all.